Welcome back to Undiagnosed Baddie, your favorite daily 10-minute podcast hosted by me, BellaThaGawd. Now, today's topic, I am going to do something a little bit different. I have the topic, we're going to talk about it, but I do want to read out some of what was being discussed. The topic of today, dun 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 dun, is what are some vacation rules nobody talks about enough? Now, we're going to, bring this conversation to the pod. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, for me, I'm just going to start out with mine before I start reading these. I'm going to say you can't go with anybody that's insecure. You can't go with anybody that's broke. You can't go with anybody that's overly horny. And I'm not saying don't be attracted to your person, but I remember being on a vacation one time with someone and he was just like, "You're not hugging me enough. You're not touching me enough. You're not into me enough. Your eyes are everywhere." And I was just like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?" And if you know me, I'm a touchy-feely person. So for this person to be saying this to me, they had to have been getting the fuck on my nerves. Cause I love PDA, baby. I will slob my man down at the bar. You hear me? Like y'all, the people at the bar, y'all gonna want to watch. So for that person to be saying that to me, honey, whatever. We're not going to argue in front of other people. And keep your fucking attitude together. If we were arguing, we shouldn't be arguing at all. And that's going from that situation. There's no arguing on vacations. There's no going through phones. There's no taking on other people's trauma and drama when we're on vacation. And I'm talking about if people are texting us, man, just da 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 da, and he over here saying anything. Why are they bothering you, baby, while we on vacation? Put that motherfucking phone down and let's go enjoy this sun's out, buns out type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we are not doing no insecure, no arguing, no taking on other people's trauma and drama, because I think people do that on purpose. They really try to ruin your mood and your groove of what you got going on. But let's get into some of these so I can speak on it. So this one says, personally, I'm first in and last out of ride shares. That prevents her from being driven off without me. And she sits behind the driver so that I have direct sight of the driver, because you never know someone's intentions. And I think that speaks volumes about this man's protection over his woman that he's with. And I think that can be even locally, more specifically on a vacation, especially if it's out of the country. But I think that speaks volumes on the way he protects his woman. And that's something that he's thought out. A lot of men don't do that. A lot of men don't do that. They might put you in the car because it's a gentleman thing to do. But open the door, let her scoot over, whatever, and we keep it moving. All right. Now I know there are some men that watch this that absolutely do not interact with my shit. Okay, take some tips. All right. So the next one is, somebody else said the same thing. Argue before or after, but please don't bring up nothing while I'm there. Baby, don't ruin my good time. Somebody said naps are important. We are I'm a napper. I have to nap, especially if it's a strenuous activity like that that uses a lot of my energy. That's just post-coma stuff. I didn't take as many naps post-coma. I definitely didn't take as many naps post-coma. Pre-coma. As I do now, especially when I'm stressed. My body shuts down, baby. And it's scary to me, but I definitely need my naps, and I need people to understand I do need to stretch. I am slower. ADA, honeys, stand up. This is one that I love. Yes. First flight in, baby. If you know anything about me, I will fly in at 6 a.m. I will fly in at 6 a.m. to Miami, knowing I can't check in until 3 p.m., 4 p.m. But when you get there, take my bags. I'm going to the beach. I am going to have a full day. Now, when I'm on resorts, last flight out. Let me enjoy my last day. You see what I'm saying? Like, unless I'm leaving out on a Sunday and I got to be a mom on a Monday and that flight is going to not land till 8 a.m., baby, I am that last flight out, first flight in. I love that one. No food that can be had at home. Why? I remember, this ain't even about a vacation. I remember I went on a trip with this girl And we were in the Bahamas, and all she wanted was like fried chicken and rice. And I was like, bitch, you live in a city, you can eat that. She was like, this is my motherfucking vacation. Well, she didn't cuss at me like that, but she was just like, this is my fucking vacation. I'm gonna eat what I want. And I was like, that's some loot. Like, what are we doing? I eat, and the men that love me know that I eat, and I don't usually have a problem. I'm usually the one that pick out the restaurants when we go places, and it's usually a hit. I haven't had a bad pick at a restaurant yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like 0 in 1,000. So we'll go on to the next one. Different plates at dinner. We do that here. Let's order different things, try different things off of the menu. Let's just experience the experience of this particular establishment. At least one chill day, baby. I'm a chill person. I don't mind excursions. I don't like 12-hour excursions. I could do a little 4-hour excursion, maybe 6. And maybe, but that's pushing it. You know, we gotta be up at 6, back by 12, 1 o'clock. Cause I still want to do things at the resort, eat at the resort, drink at the resort, parlay on the beach, be in the pool, talk to my new friends. Like 6 is really pushing it. I remember I went on a vacation with my godmom, and baby, we were out for like 12 hours, and it was a lot. It was too much for my body. And while I appreciate getting that one-on-one time with her, it was too much. I'm not a 12-hour excursion mommy, okay? Let's not. Coordinating outfits. Yeah, let's coordinate that. I have no problem coordinating the outfits. I am a corny lover girl. Like, if you want to call it corny, call it corny. But I am a true lover girl at heart. I want to do all of the matchy things, and just be in lust and be in love on this vacation. This person says, when we touch down, shower, room service, nap, shenanigans. That also depends on where you're going, right? So, and what time you land. Like I said, I'm that morning person. My suitcase and my carry-on or personal item is packed for how I'm landing. So my personal item probably has a towel in it, or maybe not a towel, depending on what hotel I'm going to, because they'll give me towels. But if it's like Miami or something, whatever, and you're going to a whole different beach or whatever, and it's like, I like Cancun. I love Cancun. Cancun is my Miami. I'm just using that as an example. But even if you go to like somewhere else, wherever, my bag is packed. Usually my airport outfit is cute enough for my running around shenanigans. One time I went to Houston, and when I landed, I knew I needed to get my nails done. So I land, I give the people my bags, I go to the nail salon. Like, I'm strategizing my day and my time to make it useful, right? What is the purpose of getting my nails done at home if I could just go ahead, fly, be there, no delays, because we're what? First flight out. All right, let's keep going. Quiet time. I want my TikTok time. I want my YouTube time. Not even necessarily YouTube, but I have to have my TikTok time. I don't care about Instagram. I don't care about the other things. I have to have my TikTok time, okay? So I'll have my headphones. Leave me alone. Go entertain yourself. Give me about an hour, okay? All right? I have to have my TikTok time. Let's see. It's a lot of weird men in the comments talking about you're not going on vacation if you're on your period. Some of the men are saying you must be ovulating. Like, they are trying to put babies in people. I think I said this one, it's not the time to go through the phone. There has to be 2 sinks in the bathroom. My makeup case is going to take up 1. You know what I'm saying? My makeup, it has to be a big bathroom. Yes. Shout out to you for mentioning the bathroom. And also spending time apart. Like, if you want to go do an activity, go do the activity. If you want to go play basketball with the other men on the resort, go. I'm okay. I'm fine right here, baby. I am going to tan, and I'm going to drink, have fun. Don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And especially, these are underrated. Have a good attitude. Be adaptable. Shit happens. Just be prepared and be supportive. And with that, there was a whole lot on here, y'all. And I think those are all great things. So what are some things on Baecation that are like your musts and your nots? And I just want to say, stay tuned to the vlogs, y'all. It might be some vacations coming up. See you next time.